Hi everyone. It's been a while since I've seen you all, but actually, if you've been on my channel recently, you'll see that I did actually post two car crashes this morning over at Thetford. So I just wanted to let you know what my motivation was for doing that this morning. You know what actually got me up out of my bed and over to Thetford to go and crash the carts. Well, the backstory is this. Um, about I can't even remember the time scale really, but I'm thinking probably about 6 weeks ago. I was in the local Tesco's and I spotted a witness loading her shopping up onto the conveyor belt at the checkout. So I had got my basket of shopping and I thought, oh, I'll get behind her in the queue. So I got behind her, and as I always do, I said hello to her, and she ignored me. Now, sometimes the witnesses will speak to me, and I think it's because they've cottoned on to the fact that if they or when they choose to shun me, then I will make noise about it. I will speak up about it, and I will let the surrounding people know what's going on, or whatever it is, I will speak up. But if they just choose to just say hello or good morning, I let them go about their day. I've got no interest in trying to rekindle a friendship with any of these people. Yep, I just don't like being treated like dirt in my own town or anywhere else I go. If if you can't do me the common courtesy of saying hello or good morning, I'm certainly not going to put my head down and take your crap. I ain't doing it. So anyway, I said hello to her and she chose to shun. So as she's put most of her shopping up on the conveyor belt, I turned my attention to the cashier, who I do know most of the cashiers in the local Tesco's, and I said to the cashier, "Oh, you're witnessing a religious shunning," and she didn't know what was on about. So I explained to her, I'm being shunned because I disassociated. The reasons why I disassociated was the child abuse stuff, and the way that some people that are shunned to such an extent that they resort to committing suicide, things like that. So the cashier was kind of blown away by it, and she was asking me questions as she was putting this sister's shopping through. So obviously the sister don't feel comfortable with the situation because they do not like you to talk about the shunning and the disfellowshipping stuff in public. They only like to talk about it amongst themselves. When they're confronted with it, they do always feel uncomfortable. Anyway, there was people. It was a busy day. There was people behind me in the queue, and it was quite I suppose, a noticeable scene because people were talking about it. Anyway, she eventually got her shopping through, paid for it, and went. But she had to listen to all the stuff that I was saying to the cashier about Watchtower, which, as you all know, is all true stuff. Anyway, that was by the by. Last night, I get home from work, not been feeling very well this weekend, gets home from work, I was having my dinner, knock at the door, it's the police. I kind of had an inkling that it was a Jehovah's Witness related topic, because it wouldn't have been the first time they've called the police on me. So the police officer came in, but it worked out really well because she said that a report had been made about me. So I asked if she could tell me who made the report. She told me. I wasn't surprised, and obviously when she told me the name, I remembered what had happened. So she said, I said, what is the accusation? So she said, the accusation is that you called her not Christ-like. I called her not Christ-like. So when she shunned me, I did say to her, Jesus never shunned people, and the way that you're treating me is not Christ-like. So she reported that to the police. So the police officer was, this report had come through via email. So obviously the police officer was like, what the hell, like, what is this all about? But she's come out anyway to check it out. So we sat down for ages, and I was able to tell her all about the shunning, the child abuse, all the issues, yeah. And even Nathan was able to speak about the situation with his mum and my 7-year-old boy, was even telling the police officer that he's been cut off from all of his friends as well. So she could see, you know, the real picture of what's going on here. And she can see that because I'm quite a confident person, that this would irritate the local Jehovah's Witnesses, because what they want is they want to carry out their shunning and you to just submit to it. They don't want you kicking up a stink, and they don't want you being confident enough to challenge them on their behaviour, their rude behaviour. Yeah, they don't want you doing that. So, yeah, it ended up being a really good unwitness. So she's going to go back and see the sister. I don't know what the conversation's going to be, and if there's any feedback, you know, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that's what motivated me this morning to get up and get over to Thetford. So I quickly mocked up a sign, just talking about the shunning and for people to beware of Watchtower. But I've also got something else that I've been trying to put in the pipeline. I've been to the local printers, and I've ordered about 300 stickers to be made up saying no religious callers, with the no entry sign on them. And I'm going to go door to door and see if any of the local community would like a sticker for their door to stop the Jehovah's Witnesses from calling, because sometimes people don't want them to call, but they haven't got the courage to not be, you know, to seem unpolite and ask them not to call. So, you know, I'll just give them a helping hand if they want, you know, they can take me up on the offer. So that's a little bit of activism that I've got in the pipeline. So I just thought I'd fill you guys all in on what's been going on, and send my love out to everybody. Keep strong, keep going, keep speaking out, keep exposing the organisation for what it is. You know, the more that we make noise about it, the more that we're going to like spotlight the problem, the issue, and people are not going to be completely oblivious to what these people, what, you know, the organisation is doing to people's lives, how destructive it is. So, oh, there's Bruce. Yeah, he's gone to have a little sulk because I'm not giving him a stroke. Yeah, send my love out to everybody. Hope you all have a good day, and take care. Until next time. Bye.